Well, we were gonna go out for lunch today, but then we ran out of time, so now we're gonna Postmate.
Yes, we're gonna go to Burger Lounge. I'm gonna order some juice too, and some coffee. Do you guys want some coffee?
Juice? Oh, can we get Earth Cafe?
I'm ordering multiple places. That's what Postmates
Yeah, I was like,
for.
that's the best part about
Earth
Postmates.
Cafe? Does anyone want Earth Cafe too?
Yeah, we can order from everything. It's great.
Okay.
Thanks, Mom.
Yay!
You got a juice.
You get a juice. You get a juice.
You get it.
Juice! I love juice!
Lunchy break!
This might be the first lunchy
It's
break we've
week
done in a while
200.
where it literally is all about the lunch. So Burger Lounge just got here. My favorite burger spot in LA, just because the staff is really nice. And I already have my burger.
No, it's on the second floor.
And now
Suite 200, second floor.
I'm going to go get the other food. I'm so excited. So Jaws' food just came and it's a juice the size of my head. This lunchy break turned into me eating lunch by myself. Jocelyn's gone and Lily's gone, and that's her lunch waiting for her. She's going to shoot a Smosh video and I don't know when she's gonna come back. What else? Come back. She made it back.
I'm done. That's a weird show. Go watch one of those on Smosh.
What are those?
Question mark?
Oh, is that where they basically do beauty break?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
hey,
it's like
we
that.
copied it off someone else probably too.
But then it's that, but like without the beauty, and then
Just weird
add a
stuff.
blindfold.
Well, while you were gone, all the food got delivered. Burger Lounge, Earth Cafe, Creation
Cute
Inc.
little.
I know, it's been waiting for you for so long.
I've been thinking about you.
I know, it's been thinking about you. It's been calling your name quietly.
So good.
And if you want a little dollop of juice, I accidentally ordered
I don't think that's how the word dollop works, but
a dollop of daisy.
And if you, speaking of daisies, want a flower, someone mailed me a flower stick and dirt in
it's
a,
a flower stick.
I don't know, it's apparently there's a flower in here.
Oh, so like you don't have to plant it, you just like.
You just
Stick it in.
stick, and then I think that's the definition of planting though, like sticking something in something.
I don't know, did it
You
come
mean
with
like
ketchup?
seeds and dirt?
N-
Oh, ketchup? Was there ketchup in the bag?
Someone might have eaten all the ketchup.
I'm gonna go find some.
Just good luck.
Rude.
I don't know why I'm like holding
That's
this
such an
up.
artistic shot, Erin.
Oh, they're still.
Hi.
Hi.
You guys, guess what? Next week we're going to Aunt Jill's wedding, so stay tuned for a lunchy break from the dance floor.
Jella, get excited! I bought you a wedding present.
Oh my goodness.
This is some dirt in a plant that you and your husband can plant together.
I love ferns.
It's like your level
Did
continues.
you just Indian give your flower plant to her?
Yes.
I thought this was a special gift just for me.
No, I bought it just for you.
Yeah.
And I really care, you know? And when you care, you do things like that.
Pretty big.
That's the size of my head, by the way. I've already measured it. Jocelyn's gonna be
Alright.
pooping for weeks.
I just love this stuff though. It tastes, you like it too.
I do too. It's
can
really
have some.
yummy. So we are partnering with Shine again because it is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we wanted to just do a little Q&A.
Or just some decompressing.
Yeah, just some like things that we've learned along the way.
Share our wisdom because we are so wise.
Or like just our personal experiences, because no one really has it figured out.
I think like figuring out life and how to deal with burnout and exhaustion and stress is something you're always learning, because like your stress is always changing. Like my freaking sister trying to keep all these human beings alive. Like I don't think anything, she has children, one inside and one outside. I don't think anything is that stressful. Like teaching them how to talk, that's so stressful.
I always tell Jocelyn one of my biggest fears is that I'm gonna have children and not be able to teach them how to speak.
What?
Yeah, think about
No,
it.
and then they're like, but they just learn. And I'm like, but like, what if I like can't teach them?
Listen, from experience, I think you probably talk enough that they'll just figure it out.
In
So
general,
your stressors are always changing, is what I'm saying.
that 100%. I think the biggest thing with stress for me personally is that you put so much pressure on yourself to get things done and to like keep up appearances with friends and family, and like you're trying to please everyone else constantly, that it's just kind of like you need to set your expectations more realistically for yourself, and just be able to like, if you are not feeling well, don't go to work. I need to learn how to do that because that's why I'm always sick.
I just think too that like we all need to unplug a little bit more, because so much of stress comes from like FOMO and just constantly being inundated with everybody else's life and always feeling like, oh, like my life is not as good as their life. I just like to take days or afternoons or just weekends where I literally don't post on social media, or I don't really go on social media, just because it's exhausting. Like every time I see someone post, it's like a mental blip of energy leaves my body.
Yeah.
And so by the end of the day, I'm constantly being drained of all of these other people's lives that I don't even actually spend the time to live my own.
That in general, social media, you only show the really positive things. So like something I've been running into a lot recently is even with like family members, they'll go home and everyone's like, oh my God, you're living the dream, you're having so much fun, based solely on them looking at my Instagram pictures. And I'm like, well, when I was sick and like super stressed, I didn't post a selfie because like, what, I don't.
Which is interesting because like, I feel like people should try to be a little more honest on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, but then it's also fascinating because it's a cyclical thing and people don't like to necessarily see that side of people. I don't know why.
Well, and that's, I don't personally want to like, if I'm having a really bad day, the last thing I want to do is like,
well, not that, but like even some people won't even post a photo without makeup on. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying when I'm like, be transparent. The one thing I've started putting into my life is that like, especially all of us working in a creative field, how are you supposed to get inspired to come up with creative concepts if you're just in this room all day? So I decided, I was listening to this podcast from a pastor that I like. He said the most spiritual thing you can do is go on vacation. So I decided that for my own spiritual health, I need to go on vacation every 2 weeks.
Let me just tell you,
actually,
no. I have to back you up on this. This was a recent revelation.
Yeah.
I was gonna say relevation.
There you go. That's a good revelation.
Or so when we were in Seattle, these two babes decided to come back to Los Angeles and like do their laundry and be humans. But I decided, I was like, you know what? I'll just go straight to Seattle and just spend a day there. I haven't been alone in like 6 years. 24 hours. I was like, I wonder what someone wants to do right now. And then I looked around and I was like, there's literally no one else here. And I just roamed the city and I did whatever I want. I actually went to a church in Seattle, but I just like spent time for myself. And I feel like we don't go on vacation and we don't treat ourselves like really and truly. Like you'll go spend an afternoon doing, maybe getting a pedicure or something, but you need to get out of town, pack your bags, go explore and do something alone, because I think sometimes you can actually hear your thoughts better when you're by yourself.
Or if you can't go on vacation, which like a lot of us, you know, can't. Just, this is gonna sound crazy, go outside.
Yeah.
Walk around the block. It's unbelievable, and I know it sounds like, ooh, weird, whatever. Seriously, going outside and being outside will change your mood, I promise. And also just like, I mean, I think as human beings, we're supposed to A, go outside, and B, listen to music. Those two things. If you're having a bad day, put on your headphones, go outside and walk around. It will boost your mood. You're not gonna feel perfect, but that, if I'm here and I'm like cold, because this office is effing freezing, tired and burned out, I'll just go and walk around in the neighborhood. And I've seen other employees of this company doing the same thing.
I also think that you just need to make sure you have those few things that you know are going to like make you happy. If you are starting to feel burned out, you need to be able to take a step back and go like treat yourself. For me, I just like to like sit at home by myself and watch a season of something on Netflix. And I might see that all my friends are out doing something, and at first I'm kind of like, darn, I should have done that. But then I realized I'm really tired and I like needed a day off and I needed to just sit in bed.
I also love taking like 30-minute long showers and pretending like I'm in my own day spa.
Me and Ern are really into baths.
Very into baths. By the way, Oprah did this one episode on her channel,
Well, she does
on that network TV show that she had for a million years. It was like how we can better treat the environment and conserve whatever. And the one thing she said, she's like, listen, I will recycle, I will drive a hybrid car, but I will not give up my hot showers. She's like, I take long hot showers, and my best ideas come to me in the shower. So take hot showers or baths. Lily and I approve.
Literally any hotel we go to, the first thing is like run in the bathroom and see if there's a big bathtub. Yeah, in general, I think it's just be very aware of what you need, both mentally, emotionally, and physically.
And don't be afraid to like I'm a big delegator. I like sharing responsibilities with people, and that helps me de-stress, is like just being a part of a team. So don't be afraid to be like, nah, I can't do this.
And having people to go like vent about your stresses. Like, it's really nice that I can come in here and like cry and not feel like anyone's judging me because these two lovely humans, and I can just like get it all out, and then I'm like, you're right, I am fine. Okay, bye.
Bye.
It's like free therapy.
Because the next day, I'm probably the one crying.
But yeah, be there for your friends. Like, let people just vent and know that they aren't necessarily always looking for you to like fix their problem. Like, just they want someone to talk to.
And just be cool with knowing you're never gonna have all the answers, because as soon as you're like, oh, I'm in high school, I figured out this dynamic, then you're like, crap, I'm an adult now, and then you're like, oh no, now I have to keep other humans alive.
I actually had
something.
I had a thought. Tracy Stump was here yesterday, and we were chatting about. She looked at me and she was like, "Isn't it crazy that in like 2 years we're never gonna remember this moment?
It's true.
That we are like living this moment right now, stressed out with all this crap that we're dealing with, but we will never remember it in 2 years.
Yeah,
so why are we stressing out so much? I mean, there are moments that are very memorable in life, and those you gotta like live those to the best of your ability. But for the most part, we're never gonna remember this stuff. So like, don't stress out.
I honestly don't even remember the names of the girls in high school that keyed my car.
Someone keyed your car?
Yeah.
Who would key Jocelyn?
Don't know where they are now, but they're probably not having as much fun as we are.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Really?
But actually though, on that note, is having as much
I
fun
honestly
as we
don't
are.
even remember their names.
I think another thing that when people watch Lunchy Break, and even because I feel like people seeing us have a good time in our videos, I think does improve a lot of people's moods. But then I think at the same time, a lot of people can watch it and be like, I wish I was doing what they're doing. They have so much fun. They are so happy all the time. They have a perfect life. But Erin's documentary alone shows that there are other sides to what's going on in everyone's life. And while we are sitting in an office with our friends right now that we get to work with and are so lucky and love our jobs,
Ditto.
it's like a lot of, it's still a job and you still have responsibilities and there's still stresses that we're not totally putting out there.
Right.
Yeah, because we know you guys come to us to like escape the reality, because we've all lived the reality. We know how hard the reality actually is. And we want to just give you guys content that's exciting and fun and make you feel better about yourselves. But sometimes we do go through real stuff just like everybody else does. So,
which is why this month is great, because it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I think there still is a huge stigma attached to all mental
Which is just so sad.
illnesses.
And I'm glad that people are doing so much to remove the stigma, because I mean, you don't hear people talking about stigmas for other like diseases or health issues, and I feel like it should be the same way.
and also mental health is a genetic component as well. I have mental health issues that run in my family. So I think if that's something that is in your family, that you should just always be more mindful of you and your own mental health, because you're more prone to having depression or other issues. So I think if you have that in your family, you need to take extra time for yourself, because you're more at risk than anyone.
And also know that there are people out there that will listen to you and talk to you and understand.
And also know that if you have health insurance, it might cover massages, acupuncture, facials, and a bunch of other stuff. So call your provider today.
It's true, it really is. So guys, also, if you want some just daily inspirational jargon to start your day, we've partnered with Shine before, but we're doing it again. So if you want some inspirational text every day, just text Clevver with 2 V's, because obviously you know that, because obviously you're a huge fan of us. Text Clevver to 75985, or if you are not in the US, you can add Shine on Facebook Messenger and do it there.
If you're having a bad day,
Oh no.
just plant a seed and watch it grow.
Like a literal one or figurative?
Like,
Both.
if you're lucky, someone will have been gifted a seed and then they will re-gift it to
Oh my
you.
gosh, I have some extra lavender seeds in my apartment. I could probably gift enough for the whole world.
It's true.
What?
That actually, did you not take
Oh,
any
you
the
didn't
other
take
night?
one when
She
you
was,
left.
she's literally
I'm giving away planted seeds. It's enough seed to plant a whole hillside lawn. But I have that on my balcony.
Trying to give me one, like, multiple, and it was like, Jocelyn, I don't even have a balcony. And she's like, it's fine, put it in your window.
I can't even keep myself alive, much less something else.
But anyway, I think that's it for
That's
today's
Lunchy
Lunchy Break.
Yay!
That's Lunchy Break.
Yeah, remember to text Shine if you want some text, and then also remember to watch Erin's show, because it's great.
Yeah, and also let us know if you want us
Oh my
to
gosh.
sell seeds for you in
my
the
God.
comments.
For even more Clevver style, click to the left to see the last episode of Erin's series, It Got Real, or click to the right to see last week's beauty trippin', aka my eyebrows getting microbladed.